Hi, friends. Good morning. It's good to see you. You're beautiful. Streamed one day ago. Somebody told me that this video is actually only 45 minutes long, even though the VOD is 3 hours long. How's that possible? Is this the right video? This is a very funny thing. The 40th trailer of this show is my favorite. And yes, there are precisely 40 trailers. I like it. Wooga Chaka. How you doing, friend? Thank you for the 62. Oh my God, I forgot to do my vocal warm-up. Wow. There's the pre-show countdown, and then there's the show, and then there's also an after show. Should I watch the pre-show? Totally an Audible holder? I kind of just wanted to watch the show. The pre-show is just numbers? Nothing to watch? Okay. Well, let's just jump into it, shall we? I won't lie to you. 30 seconds before going live to announce it, I'm realizing that our Triple I Connect launcher idea sounded better in the meeting. All right. Are my closed captions on? I don't know. Please hold. Heat. Heat up. Let's go, closed captions. There's some not safe for Surge in the show. Okay, well, here.
Dreamt so long of my body that I know everything about it.
We've seen this trailer before, right?
To existence.
They say you think you're human.
Whoa.
I am human.
I don't know if I have seen this trailer.
In this place, where everyone takes their bodies for granted.
It's like all images of you after death.
When I meet my body, I will never part from her.
Interesting. Prove you're human? Wow. What's up, Coggins? Thank you so much, friend. So yeah, everybody who is subbing right now, and thank you for the 6 months, friends. Please let me know if you do have games that you want to play in the Roguelike Roulette. We'll get there. And subbing 6 months in a row, we'll give you like the full 6 bomb there, Coggins. I'm going to get to that after we get everything, after we watch this whole showcase. I guess I get to pause and yap, which is the nice thing about not watching this live, eh? Happy birthday for yesterday. Thank you so much. Thank you, friends. You're all beautiful. Heat. For a second there, I thought it was another game about climbing, and then it turned into Skyrim. Stealth Archer. Heat. Yeesh. Okay. That's kind of unnecessarily graphic. Big. But Seen this trailer and somebody desperately wanted to just make a modern dark messiah of might and magic. I don't know that one. But can we take a second to appreciate? What is this? This looks like a prison break on a train. Because they're all wearing orange jumpsuits. Who gave this frog a gun? You don't know about frogs with teeth? Weird. This kind of feels like a lot of these party games that we've been playing. Like Lost Railway kind of reminds me of like Lethal Company, maybe? I don't know if that's multiplayer. Ah, this is Cairn. What's up, Frostbite? You're never late. You're right on time. Dark Messiah of Might and Magic is an all-time banger that's sadly fairly buggy. Up in coffee? Tell me more. You have my attention. What's up, EK?
Hello, I'm Matt from Evil Empire.
Hi, Matt. I'm Serge.
Castlevania Belmont's Curse. We first worked on this beloved franchise with the Return to Castlevania DLC for Dead Cells. Since then, we've moved away from our roguelike roots and have been busy building...
You think Lost Railway is exactly like Lethal Company? They called it a quota horror? Ah, nice catch.
From Konami.
Thank you,
My
Sarkhan.
team worked on the Castlevania collections, as well as collabs with external studios.
What's up, Greya? Thank you, friend.
So good, we really couldn't miss the chance to work with them again.
Together, we're continuing our collaboration for the 40th anniversary of the franchise. Being a French team, we were arrogant enough to set the game in France.
So, like, I know Castlevania is kind of the OG from it, but boy, do I get massive Dead Cell vibes from this.
The year is 1499,
And I don't know if when I play Dead Cells, if I thought to myself, man, I get massive Castlevania vibes from this.
scaling the sacred spires of
Same studio. Oh! God, I'm a genius.
And dueling corrupted legends like Joan of Arc.
Well.
Gets a missing, but I think you've had enough of that already. And what will become of Paris when Dracula's castle finally emerges? Well, you'll have to wait a little longer to find out.
Castlevania, Belmont's Curse.
Cool. Did I get any office cake yesterday? I not only did I get some, I brought the rest home for Joe. Oh, we played this. We played this game. This was very interesting. I remember the name. I'm just not going to say it so that you can remember the name.
With your efforts, we will build a profitable future.
This is like No Man's Sky meets Satisfactory. We got hashtag sponsored to check this out on Steam Next Fest trailer, whatever.
To another.
That's a dangerous series of words. Yep.
Will change the galaxy for all.
Morning Hall Comp.
Strive to leave your mark under new stars.
Spacecraft, right. Does it have multiplayer? I have no idea. Yes, it does. It's actually, I think it's an MMO if I remember correctly. And you can make, instead of guilds, you make corporations. I wrote this song for you, chat. So, if I remember correctly, and if this is the game I'm thinking of, unless they've decided to make like 3 new heist games, there was a game that they announced that looked a lot like this that was originally supposed to be PvEVP. It was like a multiplayer thief heist game, but other people could come in and try and steal it from you. And what they decided was that the not a Robin Hood, it was just like a modern heist sort of game. There's a Robin Hood game where you're like African, like a specialist team of African people liberating artifacts from like British museums that look kind of sick. Maybe that was the one that you were thinking of. This one looked kind of thief. Anyways, in a fascinating like pivot from its original premise, they realized that the PvP wasn't fun. And they just changed it to being collaborative, which is kind of interesting. And I think that might have been that game that we just saw there.
What once was the great
This looks cute. What is this?
has been diminished by the undead. And I need your help to restore what was broken. Gather resources, rebuild the cities, and together with the human survivors, a new life can flourish.
So are you a necromancer? There's definitely a spot there where the undead just weren't hitting you.
The gods, they need to be convinced you have what it takes to beat the fallen and restore Rome to what it once was.
Quick, get into the Trebucket. Fascinating. This looks like a really interesting intersection of games that I love. Kind of like Heroes of Hammerwatch. Like a combination roguelike / kingdom builder. Romestead, that's kind of cool. I like that one.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh.
It's okay, it's okay. That was very... Don't do it, Adam, don't do it!
Started dancing. This one's going in.
Oh my god.
Super Battle Golf, I've heard, is a very good time. Is this another quota horror? Kind of gives me. Oh, interesting. This time it's a train. Oh, big. Frostrail. Interesting. I wish I had slightly more information as to what that game actually was. Quota horror on a train, maybe? I'd never heard the quota horror genre before. Uh-oh.
As you are returned to the earth, may the root...
Oh, it's 11-bit? Oh. All right, everybody either get ready to be really sad or something. What's up, the Elrad?
In our midst, asked for nothing cruel, only honest work, sweat, and toil.
Zombies, there's gonna be something. There's gonna be, the shoe's gonna drop in a second here. Yeah.
For answers. And you will reap what you sow.
Stardew, but existential dread. Isn't there that new Stardew, but like horror murder mystery coming out sometime soon too? Grave Seasons, yeah.
World premiere.
Yo, look at these hats, though. What if... Jeez. What if Mario Party, but twisted? Okay. Mario Party, but Saw? Yeah. Mario Party, but existential dread? Okay. Machine Party. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure. Honestly, kind of feeling it? Yeah. There's people who that game is absolutely for. The levels make me think this is maybe an MMO. Insignia of the Blackbeard. And there's base building? Why? Oh no. What? Where did that come from? Sorry. Yeah, this is Windrose. Yeah. What's up, Magpie? Thank you very much, friend. Holy moly. Now I just want to listen to the Longest Johns. Apparently they're touring Canada pretty soon. Hi, Suffix. Somewhere in the middle of Algeria. Is this just another game about hanging out in a truck and driving around with buds? Wait, nope. The giant hand suddenly raises some questions. Wait. I also think the little dingle dongle on their radio thingy. Is it a little capybara? Look at the front one. Yeah, right there. That's a cappy. Why is there a capybara on their car? I hope it's safe. No. Okay. Heat. A mysterious cube. That might not be a real capybara? What do you mean? You tell me this game is lying to me? New Pikmin? Yo. That carrot got sneak 100.
Hey, thanks for watching the trailer for Starseeker Astroneer Expeditions. If you'd like to get your hands...
It is Astroneer related. Nice. Good call, chat.
And sign up for the beta.
So it's like a new title, but it is adjacent to Astroneer. Very fun. Huh. Huh. You have alerted it?
You've been hired to work.
So you're not the boss of me.
Yeah, I'm not listening to any of that.
Oh, okay.
So customers come in and then we scan their IDs
Okay, we gotta check that they are a human. Shoot her.
Shoot her?
On the thing it says she's a plumber, but she says that she's a flight attendant.
What the hell is this?
Oh, he vibing. I don't even need to check shit.
Oh.
Oh, creepy. No, thank you.
Did you see? Wait. Oh my goodness.
Roulette, who doppelgangers?
60 seconds. Okay, you board up the doors. I'll start setting traps.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, what the hell is that?
Huh. Don't like that. Shift at midnight? Yikes. I mean, that seems really interesting. Yeah. Yeah. That feels like another... Is that the third... What were we calling it before? Quota horror game? That felt like a quota horror game, but also mixed with a lot of the retail simulator games are really possible right now. So, like, fun intersection. Just a totally normal day at retail. Yeah, I feel that. Yo, Cat Guys, thank you so much for the 56 months. Yeah, every retail person's experience ever. How you doing, Voidhawk? Rhythm fighting game? Wait, sorry, that was BB No Money? Okay. Sure, why not? Hi-Fi Rush meets No More Heroes. Streamer safe tracks, Lamau. Huh. Kind of reminds you of Hades too. Sure. God, that looks like a metal game title.
You get to build, manage, and fight for your very own outpost, your home base in the oceans of Europa. Outposts are valuable assets. Be ready to fight for them, both in single and multiplayer. Home and Harbor adds new mechanics.
That's one of Europa is the moon of Jupiter? 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 Nailed it. Let's go. Proud of me.
Discover a new faction in the world of Barotrauma, the Descendants. Mysterious, high-tech offspring of Europa's original settlers.
Hi, cutie. Thank you for trying to fix my hair. It's a nightmare today.
Are introduced into the game. Cybernetics, augmentation, energy.
All these worlds are yours except Europa. Attempt no landings there. What are we quoting?
Deeper faction interactions to the Barotrauma campaign. Barotrauma, Home and Harbor expansion. Coming autumn 2026.
Cute. 2010, the year we made contact by Asimov. Interesting. Thank you, chat. This looks so cute. Is this Castle Crashers? Maybe. Heat heat. Oh, big. Lost Castle 2. Fascinating. Huh. Yeah, somewhere between a roguelike and a what do they call that genre of game when you like a beat 'em up when you walk from side to side and you battle? This game looks adorable, by the way. Like if we're talking about like
not sledding, like snowball.
The rise of friend slop games, this one, I just love this. You know, like no, we don't need to get in, we don't need to get out. There's no quota. Just hang out on a ski hill.
There's also some cool customization stuff. It helps with the cool factor.
Yep.
So yeah, that's the game I'm making, and I'm really excited to share that Sledding Game is coming to early access on April 30th.
Oh wow, that's soon. I also love the advertising for Sledding Game because the guy's just like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm making a game. It's so earnest. It's so genuine. Or I'm being manipulated. You never know. Airships? Why not both? Well, I would hope that if somebody's being earnest, then I'm not being manipulated, you know what I mean? Joe's critiquing their, she's like, why is there a towel in their bathtub? It makes no sense. You tell him, Joe. You tell him. Oh my God, it's actually just called Solarpunk? That's so funny. Sorry. Huh. I hope it has a good story because the game sure does look cozy and fun. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is 40K Survivor. This is like the actual factual Vampire Survivor engine, and then lovingly created with like Warhammer 40K assets. Yeah. They announced this a while ago. This is not a clone or whatever. This is like an actual factual collab between the two. It's kind of dope. Ooh, big. Thank goodness we have subtitles on. Heat. Everwind. Hardcore. What is this game? What is Everwind? What? Huh. Like it's got sort of an interesting steampunk aesthetic. I've never heard of this game before. Have I heard of Everwind? I've probably heard of Everwind. I have no recollection of Everwind. Fascinating.
Here on this alien planet, a solitary creature.
Inkslayer!
The ultimate test of survival.
Inkslayer!
A duplicate. An industrious creature built to survive the harshest of environments. It must unlock the secrets of this strange world. Learn to coax oxygen from crystal, raise crops from seed, generate light from goo. The path is fraught with peril. Insufficient water? Famine. Inadequate fuel? Lights out. An unexpected chemical reaction. The burden of existence is heavy, but this creature does not have to walk alone. At last, our survivor has found a friend. The duplicate now belongs to a team.
Does that mean it's multiplayer? Does that mean it's multiplayer? Because the whole point of the away team was that it was a single player game. But if they are, but if there's a team, co-op, interesting. Very interesting. This is another zombie game. So if 2025 was the year of like person with katana stonks, looks like 2026 is the 2026 looks like zombie stonks are an all-time high. But I think maybe we saw this one before, the Napoleon War era, like eldritch horror thing. Don't cut your hand, please. Thank goodness.
What horror has been unleashed on these lands? Some escape in daydreaming, some in madness.
This is the first person Napoleon Soulsborne game? Yeah, okay, so we did know a little bit about this. Yeah.
What madness has taken hold here?
The guillotines. I shoot the red point for massive damage.
Am I dreaming this hellish nightmare?
Valor Mortis is a very good name. I appreciate that. A few seconds to catch your breath. Thank goodness. What's up, Cam Cool? Thank you, friend. Zombie stonks? We've seen other trailers for this game and it looked really good. Oh, Lord. This is the one I believe that it started off in like a house and there's a zombie outside, and that's a really great animation for a zombie horde, eh? Yeah, this is the trailer. That scene right there is from the first trailer. Meow meow. Meow meow.
World premiere.
Temtem. Sorry, yeah, the game is actually called Heat, not Temtem, my bad. Now, it's very important that we don't use Pokeballs. Instead, we have Poke cards. Sorry, legal just informed me we can't use that term either. And you'll notice that the throwing animation we have when we capture... Sorry, we can't use the word capture either. That patent is no more? Interesting. I thought that like the ball throw animation was one of the pivotal moments of the... I'm sorry. Is this a Brotato trailer? I recognize that headband anywhere. That's a Brotato. Hi! SMGs, let's go, buddy. So the first expansion was aliens, the second one was fish, and now this one is dinos? Incredible. I'm in. Horde shooter, fast paced. The fact that it includes mining and tree chopping is very odd to me. So horde shooter, I imagine would this be something similar to like Gunfire Reborn? So kind of like a roguelike, but they call it a horde shooter. Helldivers would be close as well. Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. I've never heard that genre before. This looks like the recap. I'd play this Rome game.
Wake up, Keeper. Don't
Wait.
let me bite you.
What?
I may be a skull, but I bet we'll become best friends.
Interesting.
One more filler for you, comrade. What are you looking at? Grab him.
There was no voices in the first game. That's why everything's so weird to me. And you have to fight off waves of undead? Interesting. Why does everyone keep telling me that a game I already own and streamed a full playthrough of is free? Oh, for others, okay. But they keep saying surge in these messages. So, all right, one thing I do have to point out, and this isn't out here. Apparently, the main dev for Graveyard Keeper has gone like full AI bro, which is kind of a bummer. And so I don't know. I reserve judgment on stuff, but it does put a pretty large like exclamation asterisk next to the hype that I would normally feel for this game. So this should naturally be like a huge like double fist pump, and I reserve one maybe for this. So we'll see. There's a very short conversation about this in the Discord right now where people are chatting about this. What is it? Slavic whatever. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe that's just homies like what they want to do in their own time, and valid to that. But I reserve my hype a little bit lower on that one. Sorry, friends. Yeah. A lot of people are like, yeah, I'm so stoked, and I'm like, I'm medium excited.
We have an experimental reactor.
Which is a bummer, to be clear. I would love to be wholly stoked for that game. That's never going to backfire.
I don't want you to get overexcited, but there are rifts that cut through time itself. Stabilize one of those, and you could pop back to your own time And while helping yourselves, you could perhaps fix a few teensy little problems for me too.
Oh my god. I was wondering, oh, that's so funny. It is We Were Here. So We Were Here is a beloved series. I think this would be the 4th one. Out now on Steam. No, the demo is out now. Exclusive AAA demo out now on Steam. Yeah, not the whole game. Of this is an interesting. It's like an escape room style puzzle game. It does look like there's more stuff that you do together. But as soon as I saw whatever, there was that grid wall. As soon as I saw this puzzle, this one here. I was like, oh man, is this another We Were Here? Because you'd be like, all right, what are you looking for? Hit sun and then hit larger, angrier sun, right? It's a communication. This looks like the walkie-talkie on the side. It's a communication game where one person has one set of information, a second person has a second set of information, but they can't see each other, and so you have to do really, like, you have to call stuff back and forth to each other to get through. Interesting. Cool. Okay. Instead of being like tourists stuck in an old medieval castle, now you're in the future. This was Balatro, but a slot machine. DLC just came out. Interesting. It's great. Will it be better than Balatro but a coin pusher? It's interesting because people also really like that game. What language is this song in? My first thought was it was Japanese, but then it sounded vaguely romantic.
Pretty neat, huh? Top tier technology.
Oh, this is the lift. Oh, that's so funny. Because I was looking at this and I was like, man, this seems really similar to the lift. It feels like there's multiple games about going to areas and fixing stuff. Oh, that's incredibly funny. Wow, that looked nothing at all related to the elevator. You think that song was in Russian? Interesting. I guess I don't hear a lot of Russian being sung. Singed, thank you. Witness society develop. This looks cute. A world reviving action RPG, Alabaster Dawn. Huh. Please, sweetie. Huh. Risk of Rain? Risk of Rain? Is this just Risk of Rain 3? Yeah. Thank you, sweetie. You think this is DLC for Risk of Rain 2? Interesting. Unholy. Their music was electric. Risk of Rain 2 Hallowed Concepts. Huh. Cool.
Hey there! I know what you're thinking. You're probably wondering, how did this handsome fellow end up in such an awkward situation? Well, to understand, I think we need to rewind a bit.
Surrounded by spiders and dynamite about to explode.
Buddies and I heard about this very ancient place. Let's go, guys. Well, don't mind me.
Friend slot. What do we call it before? Quota? This is a quota game?
We were peacefully making our way through when everything went completely off the rails. You filthy beast!
You filthy beast.
Suddenly, just when I thought I was safe.
Friend slot, but Indiana Jones is an interesting intersection.
Shame I ended up in this situation, because trust me, the treasure's right behind that door. And now you are the one that has to go get
Well,
it.
quota horror is interesting because they're not necessarily always horror.
You're already too deep to quit.
Too deep to quit is interesting. Yeah, very Muppets coded for real. Ancient treasure quota. It belongs in a museum quota game. Yeah. Interesting. Sure. I'm very happy for whoever this game is for. From the pixel artist of Celeste. Wow. So there's Grave Titans or Grave Seasons, and this looks even more like, heck yeah, I can fix them. Neverway, neat, cool. The prologue, not the demo. That's very cool. That's so stylized.
Dear contestants, prepare yourselves for the ultimate trial in final sentence. Where's the question mark? So put that gun down. We good. Oh my God!
It's a typing game. It's really weird how many games they've included right now, which is a totally normal thing, and then they just shoot you to death. There was that Mario Party game at the top of the show that was also very similar to this. What is with this weird fascination right now? When we look at large subsets, large samples of games that are coming out, it's kind of weird. It's really weird when you see themes, right? And like the number of themes on this that are like very, very, very morbid. Art reflects life, right? A lot of nihilism right now. Oh my God, actually, actual factual Don't Starve? What? But it's 3D now? I'm sorry, what? That owl is so cute. I'm gonna guess that this is Don't Starve 3D. Heat. What is this creepy mist? Castlevania? Don't Starve Elsewhere is a very good name. Oh, that's so funny. New Don't Starve game. Huh. So overwhelmingly, all the games were multiplayer. A lot of party games, a lot of friend slop games. Interesting. Yo, Guinea Pig, what's up, friend? Finally have time to tune in. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for the 11 months. Appreciate you. When did Buzz Lightyear decide to become a space ranger? When he fell over. When he fell over when he was 8. Huh? Wasn't he born wanting to be an astronaut? A lot of very cute pixel art games. Yeah, Heat. What is 8 sideways? Also 8. Or 0, 0. Ooh. It's infinity and beyond? Oh, 8finity. That makes sense. And I guess the rest is all the post show. Where'd my mouse go? Interesting. That was much darker than I expected, y'all. That was much darker than I expected. Holy moly. The multiplayer focus doesn't thrill me as someone who basically does all single player games. It's neat. Yeah, it is neat. It is interesting. It is I don't know what it means.